Is it more difficult for a right tackle who's been in the NFL playing? That's been his position going
Yeah.
over to left tackle, or is it harder for a rookie to just come in and play left tackle, or is it going to be about the same growing pains for both?
Uh, like you said, I think you made a great point about like this the speed of the game. Jawaan, he definitely has that understanding, speed of the game, what guys are going to be given in the NFL. Uh, mm, I think that's a good question. If you've been playing left tackle as a rookie, or at least have some experience, some really kind of extensive experience playing left tackle, you may be better suited playing left tackle in NFL and catching up into that than it's a guy from the NFL going right tackle to left. I don't know. That's that. It would really depend on the guy. It would really depend on the person in itself. I don't think it wouldn't be an easy transition for either one. Uh, I just know as far as body wise, guys that travel like me, tight end that goes from right to left. Sometimes you put your left hand down, you got your right hand down. You're changing your body up. That is an adjustment. That's an adjustment you have to make. For a rookie to come in and play left tackle, you just got to adjust to the speed of the game. But you're going to get that in training camp. You're going to get that in mini camp. You're going to get all those different things. And then one of the things you can do with a guy like that, you can give him help if you need to. He's right beside Joe Thuney, so that helps also. So that's significantly a thing you have to look at because that's going to affect what he does, how good he's going to be, how quick can he make that transition. So yeah, man, I don't, man, like I said, I think it's more individual based, but just looking at it in itself, you would think a guy from the right that doesn't have experience at the left uh, may be difficult. So is it the speed of the game or the experience at it? I think experience in itself rules out anything, right? I think that's what it is. Experience in itself gives you more of an edge on anything else. So
Yeah, but I guess just based on what you're saying, what I've heard you say over the years, as far as so it's not, but it's a right tackle, so you have the speed of the game part down, but
yeah,
you're going over to the left tackle spot. Whereas I guess it's either way it's one thing. The left tackle, rookie guy, he's got to learn the speed of the game. He knows position now. The
right.
right tackle guy's got to learn that. So yeah, I guess you're right. It depends on that person, which one can fix that other part faster, learning left tackle faster or learning the speed of the game faster.
Yeah, because it's speed of the game against technique. That's what you got to be working with, right? So you're going from right to left. Your technique's going to be a little bit different. It's going to feel a little bit, kind of like, okay, this man, can I make this adjustment? Yeah, you probably can, right? How quick can you make it? So I think, just kind of thinking about it, I think it could work either way for a guy. The guy could go from right to left. There's going to be growing pains. Can he make an adjustment? Sure, he can. Right? We've seen Orlando Brown do it. Right? The last 2 years, a rookie coming in, that guy can make an adjustment. It's going to grow in pains. It's going to take him 1 or 2 years to get the speed of the game down. Right? I mean, there's only a certain amount of guys who can come in and from college and play left tackle and just be effective right off the bat. The guys can do it. We see them. We've seen there's a list of guys that have made that transition and do it effectively. The question is, are the Chiefs in a position to get that guy? Okay, that's the question. And I'm looking at a guy that I know, Paris Johnson, to me, would be that guy. He's the only one I think wouldn't necessarily struggle. He wouldn't struggle as much as all the other guys that you're talking about as far as being left tackles in the NFL. The other guys, speed of the game is going to be an issue. Feet wise going to be an issue. The athletic ability is going to be an issue somewhat. Paris Johnson, I think he's got the full package. I really do. So he would be the guy I think without a doubt I wouldn't have any issue as far as like him coming back and playing left tackle.
Yeah, he also to Paris Johnson's point. I mean, he's also played an offense that with last few years with CJ Stroud. I mean, they throw the ball 30 to 40 times a game, so it's like
Yeah.
he's He's getting in that position all game long.
Right. He's a strong guy, man. He's an absolute strong guy. So, heavy-handed. I love everything he does out there. That's why I say it's so difficult. That's why left tackles don't grow on trees. I say that all the time. Left tackles do not grow on trees.
Yeah.
This significantly have changed as far as our strategy, as far as with the Chiefs wise, with OBJ going out here to Cincinnati, getting Jawaan Taylor. Yeah, okay. Well, now here we go. This is what we want to do. Do we develop a guy, bring a guy in, let him play left tackle, bring a left tackle in who might be young, develop under him? We still got right tackles. That's the thing about it, too. We still got right tackles here. I know people don't want to talk about it and want to deal with it or say we don't have guys. We got right tackles here. We got guys that can play that position, and I think they can play it effectively. So,
yeah. So let's say we don't go left tackle, right? Let's say this Jawaan Taylor is our left tackle. We really are going with that.
Yeah.
How much of this is a little bit of arrogance, knowing that we do have a great coach in Andy Heck? We have done the last 2 years going with a guy like Orlando Brown, who was a right tackle, who we made look like a decent left tackle. How much do you think this is arrogance by our coaching staff to go with, you know what, we can make this guy left tackle if we don't go left tackle route?
Man, you got to be somewhat arrogant. You have to. You have to have confidence you're going to be able to teach these guys the techniques and things that they need to know to be successful, and give them all the tools that they need to be effective playing in any position. So it does take that. It does take. I wouldn't say. I guess arrogance in itself makes you feel like you just you know what I mean. Like, I don't care who it is. We could develop any guy.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, you're supposed to believe that as a coach, right? All those guys got the same capability. The guys that we're talking about are good guys. Okay, they're great players. So Orlando Brown Jr. was a great right tackle, became a good left tackle, regardless of what people say, and talked about all the chips and all these different things and stuff like that. Look, I was going to compile, and I had some video. Okay, people were sitting there saying things like that. I'm like, listen, I have your top 5 tackles that you're looking at getting help, getting chips, okay, during the season. So don't act like it's just Orlando Brown Jr. And everybody's making it seem like Orlando Brown Jr. was getting chipped every pass protection. It's crazy. Like, look, man, I don't want people to come out here, because I'm not going to let people just do an injustice to OBJ, right? I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be balanced, okay, about certain things, all right? Did he get help? Sure. But left tackles get help in the NFL. Do guys chip? Absolutely. In every single offense, they chip. That's how it's all structured. In certain pass protections, when guys and running backs are running out, they know if they see color, hit color before you get out on the route. If you see a rib, go ahead and give him a little chicken wing like that. But you don't want to impede your guy that, of course, is blocking. You don't want to impede your tackle. That's part of the scheme. That's what you do. You hear every running back coach say, man, look, if you got a rib out there or something, you give him the business. That's what you do. Take a couple of plays out of this guy. Attack that shoulder, that part that I said, the rib, that chest, hit it. Just give him a little help if you need to. And it might not be much, but just being there as a security to cover, that's why you're there. I was going to compel, I'm telling a video. It's going to be like, I was like, yo, I had probably like at least 10, 11 plays I got tired of looking at, because I'm like, I already know this happens. Like, I guess other people just don't.
You would think, because I've seen it. It wasn't just what we saw Bo Richter say that, but a lot of other former players who were coming out against a lot of, like, the Orlando Brown asking for top 2 money. A lot of former players should know that a lot. I mean, even the best tackles, get chips. So it's like, that happens. That's a thing.
I don't know how many, what other players are saying that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not as deep into like the Twitter world or these conversations a lot of people as other. I know from being an O-line coach, from playing in the NFL for a number of years, playing football for a number of years, what pass protection is, what chipping is. from a guy that was a blocking tight end that pass blocked thousands of times, okay, in the NFL. All right. That was my job. And I'm talking about I was damn good at it too. You understand?
Best at it.
Right. Best at it. Hell, let's go with it. Best at it. Okay. It's not arrogance. It's just appreciate it. But look,
that's a fact.
Hey, man, listen, I know that for a fact. I'm sitting in the meetings. I know exactly how the conversation goes, how we talking. Okay. It's part of pass protection. But who's the other people that was, possibly saying things like that?
I forgot who it was. It was like a former Giant player who has a podcast, and he was talking about like the different contracts and stuff out there. He was talking about Orlando Brown wanting top 3 money at left tackle, and was talking about the chipping aspect.
What? Okay, wanting top 3 money is a different conversation. In the chipping aspect, was he a left tackle? Was he like a former left tackle?
I don't believe he was a left. I don't think he was a offensive lineman. I think he might be like a special teamer or like a receiver or something. I never heard of the guy before.
Okay, but that's what I'm talking about, and that's what I was going to bring out. Man, I was going to bring my guys on, to talk about tackles. I was going to holler at Big Rofe. I was going to holler at Big John Wellborn. Those guys. Look, let's go talk. We're going to tackle talk. Okay, a little bit, and just let people understand actually what's going on playing the position. We're gonna start doing that, man. Bringing different people up here to have these conversations. And I know off season when everybody's talking, we all speculating. Look, the reality is this. Okay, I'm just gonna be clear. We all playing a guessing game. The only ones that know are the ones that's in that room, Veach and whoever he's pillow talking with. I'm sure Andy and those guys. That's it. What they're going to do. Okay. They got a board about guys they have on here, who they want to get, who they're going to sign, who they're looking at. And you know what? That's a strain. Us out here in Twitter world and these conversations, we're going to speculate all these different things, right? I may have a way that I might want to address certain issues. They're going to be something that may be completely different. Okay. I look at things that we need, and I use my experience, my expertise on dealing with these things as far as being a player, how I feel like they're going to do, what I think makes sense to me. When I look at building a championship team, I know what it means when you talk about Bill Walsh, Dick Vermeil, all these championship coaches, what they're talking about being a championship team. Okay. I know what these guys are thinking, how they're talking. I'm building this. Now, negotiations is something totally different. I know for a fact that guys also, too, they're going to try to get guys for less money. That's the bottom line because it's a business, right? It is a business.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.